Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to continue Eaton Streak here in the Binding of Isaac Victa Afterbirth Plus series. Thank you, everybody. The like streak is back on schedule. Not only did we get the day before yesterday's run up above 2,000 likes, but yesterday is already, at the time of this recording, not even 10 hours out. Thank you all so much. So much. It's good to have it back here. I'll talk about more of that in a moment, but first, here's your meme of the day. Thank you to Enton64 or Enton64. I'm not sure how you want me to pronunciate that. We're going to pronunciate over here, guys. Yep, that's definitely me in seagull form. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone who's been voting on the memes of the day for the subreddit /r/Sinvicta. What in the world? Seed day is going to be Zulu 1 X-Ray Mike 2 Sierra Kilo Romeo. We've got ourselves bad movement speed thanks to Lard. The D20 along with Hermit card. Damage is actually quite good, and Tears rate, even though it's 11, is not terrible because it's made up for by the fact that we have over 1 shot speed, meaning that our Tears rate doesn't feel as bad. But yeah, where the extra heart container came from was from Lard. Lard gives us 2 HP instead of 1 per pickup that we get of it. So yeah, that's why I was a little bit confused. I was like, why are we starting at not full health? But there you go. It's because we had Lard. Now, the D20 is going to be a space bar item that's going to roll everything on the ground, including but not limited to chests, unopened chests, or open chests, keys, bombs, pills, tarot cards, runes, etc., that sort of thing. It just rolls them amongst each other. It can also roll into trinkets as well, which is kind of nice. It's instrumental in helping you break greed runs, and it can also break regular runs, although it's not all that common to see them broken by just simply the D20 alone, because obviously every time you reroll into something, there's no guarantee it's going to turn into an item, unless, of course, you're using it inside of the chest. But we are a long way, and I mean a long way away from being on the chest here. Now, we did start with 2 bombs, so I'm going to bomb our way into the store since we don't have a key of getting in there. I could have used a Hermit card, but I'm going to be using that more strategically a little bit later on, I'm sure, to either get into or out of the boss trap room. Now, I'm very, very tempted to buy. You could probably see what I'm tempted to think here. I was tempted to buy Mom's coin purse and then roll it with the D20 in hopes of either getting a lot of money back or just simply bombs and keys. But we find a dead end instead. The better of the two play would definitely be to get the mystery gift, because the mystery gift is almost assuredly going to pay out with something that at least we could tolerate, unless it's the spacebar item, which may or may not be better than D20. It's unknown. So we either get value out of the D20 and spending 15 cents, or we possibly risk getting no value here. I am going to take a chance here, just go for Mom's coin purse. It does contribute to the Mom transformation, but that's not the reason why I did it. Two golden chests, no keys, no bombs. Woo! All right. Well, hopefully we get a full charge so we can re-roll those. Hopefully we get some keys first. Now, it will work out if we do get keys. If we get keys there, that'd be great. You might be like, "Oh, you should have picked up the red heart." I can't do the Thrall voice today. My voice is after the ridiculousness that is that was and is Lobotomy Corporation for this week. Yeah. Very long episodes coming up. I'm going to actually have to start breaking those up into 45-minute chunks. I kind of talk about this on the second. This will be on, I guess, Thursday. What's today? Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday. It would be on Wednesday's episode. I'm not bombing for the secret room here. Gotta love it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just go fight Monstro. Was really hoping that we were going to get something useful out of that chest instead of, 2 troll bombs and nothing else. But, yeah, that's good old Sinvicta luck for you. We all know it, we all hate it, I know. A lot of people giving some feedback, weighing in on the broken runs versus the struggle runs. Most people saying that they enjoy the broken runs more because they're more fun to watch, which I totally get. But the only rebuttal that I have to people who say, oh, the other grinding runs are kind of boring and complainy. You got to remember, I don't control what happens in the seeds. I can't possibly control what kind of items that we do or do not get in the span of any given run. So yeah, I'm working with what the game gives me essentially. Mini boss. Yep, it's gonna be Wrath. Now Wrath does have a red heart here, which is good because that allows us to buy more stuff, or at least get a couple of taps in the shop for the Temperance card. By Temperance card, I mean the Blood Bank. Gonna get a bomb here. There's no, it's inconsequential to us because we get a bomb anyway. I will use a bomb to get this red heart. Might be a crawl space. It wasn't, but you know we got the bomb back. Well, we got one of the bombs back anyway. So we're not going to get a full charge. We didn't get a key. I guess we can bomb for the mystery gift and hope that we get something useful out of the secret room. We could use the mystery gift in the store here. There's no other possible place for a for like a devil deal item, so yeah, we're gonna use this inside of the regular secret room. Get blank card, which will not do anything for us. Maybe we could use it for blank card hermit card, but like I think the D20 is a little bit more fun. And that will be it. Invicta, you could have gone over there to hit the temperance machine without having to bomb the donation bank, you nerd. Yeah, that's true, but we were still going to go in there and get the mystery gift anyway. It's not like we were going to go back. So I think now we have to kind of have to play Judgment here. Get one key. So now we go back to the computer. We go back to the store and hopefully get something good, useful, and thought-provoking out of one of these two chests. Get a soul heart and our red hearts. Second chest also has more red hearts. Okay, those will buy more soul hearts. I mean, we're slowly putting the pieces back together here. This judgment paid out to be pretty. That one key turned out to be pretty good because that's leading to a whole bunch of new advantages here. Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna go play the judgment again. Okay. He gives us an Empress card, which we will probably not use. There's still a red heart inside the store. If you're wondering what I'm playing this Judgment so badly for, is I'm hoping that we get a good shop item from it. Yeah, we'll buy that. Not buy it, but I mean pick it up. We will buy the soul heart if we get enough money to. I think it's okay to have... Oh my god, we got a dime. Judgment. It's floor 1, bro. I've given you more money than any floor 1 judgment has ever gotten, ever. Well, you can't say I didn't do everything there to try to make that work. We end up getting a nickel anyway. I will take Isaac's head just because it does offer a little bit of extra damage. I know people would get upset if I didn't take that. Not that Child's Heart isn't terrible for what we've got. We do have a red heart build so far, but we are only on floor 1. It's now 8 minutes, so yeah. Yeah. Now, the smart thing to do would be to take blank card. I'm going to end up taking blank card here. We're going to need it. The D20 got us off the ground here on floor 1. It really did. But I think that with blank card we just have better options for us here. We'll finally head down to the next floor. it's multifaceted because there are times when I don't think that the run calls for blank card. You know, especially like if we have an Emperor card, something like that. Like we've already done it once this week. I'm trying to vary up the runs a little bit here. And blank card, as was already pointed out a couple weeks ago, blank card can end up with the runs being samey and stuff, and I get that. But there are times, especially in runs like these, where we're sort of looking for better advantages than what we've got, especially after going through all that money just for a Red Heart upgrade. I do feel that the scales are weighing against us right now, in my opinion. But this isn't a terrible start. I mean, it's certainly not dangerous, but it's also not like we're not knocking it out of the ballpark, if you know what I mean. You know, this is like an infield fly right now. Gonna take out this other ad since we've already slept on the red ad down here. There we go. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough in the microphone. I tried to turn my head away a little bit too slow. Okay. Oh my god, we got a non-golden chest / troll bomb from a Tinted Rock. It's a miracle. Thank goodness we have shot speed too, because man, dealing with a black champion that has the magnetic or the repel power is pretty awful. Another Tinted Rock. And another Soul Heart. It must be my birth miss. Yeah, so we can use the Hermit card to get into the store. I would prefer to use the Hermit card to get out of, like, say, a boss rush room or a boss trap room, rather, since it gives us a little bit more value per. So let's go look for a place that we can teleport out of first. I can tell you this much. Unless we get an Emperor card, boss rush ain't happening. And even if we get an Emperor card, boss rush ain't happening. Unless something drastically changes here in this first devil deal. We're not in any danger. So, and that's something that I like to point out whenever we start talking about the negatives of the run. That doesn't necessarily mean that I think that we're in danger. I'll tell everyone when it's dangerous. Like, you know, I've said it plenty of times here. We've had a couple of runs, even yesterday's run, especially yesterday's run, actually, to kick off this week was certainly dangerous. And right now we're in a much calmer, safer place right now than we were yesterday's run. Now, granted, yesterday's run was balling out of control at certain points, but this run is still safer. It's not better; it's just safer. I've been really mad if we had taken a second hit there. I saw that little slide. That was a little sneaky move that little spider tried to do on us. Okay. Get a little baggy. I'm only going to bomb once just to maybe get a nickel. We get starter deck, and we also get a playing card. Now, the playing card is interesting with us having blank card. It is the 2 of diamonds, thank goodness. And there's a full charge. So we can work with this. Ironically, this is the same scenario that you'll find yourself in when you're playing greed mode or greedier mode. If you get lucky enough to get the D20, the ultimate combo that you're looking for is to ultimately get blank card 2 of diamonds, and that will supplant that will essentially completely replace and substitute itself for the D20 in breaking your runs.
2 of diamonds.
So we can take starter deck here. I think the starter deck's an excellent pick for us having blank card, and we get a Joker card. That's even nicer. So now we're rolling with a situation where we get blank card, Joker, blank card 2 of diamonds, and that is just a tasty combo. So we can guarantee a devil deal now for or angel deal until the end of this run. We get Synth Oil, which is going to finally give us a little bit of damage up. We definitely need movement speed though, and Spear of the Night along with Duality. Now Duality is completely wasted with us having a Joker card, especially since we're going to take Spear of the Night, obviously because we want flying. There's no reason for us to take Duality, but I'm going to take it anyway in case if we do, have too many red hearts. This is a good way to get rid of them. And I think that's it. We could take Piggy Bank. We would have to take a lot of damage to do that, but I don't think it's worth it. Curse the Unknown. Amazingly, we didn't get a floor 3 XL floor. which has been the norm for us lately. Now it is better. It is in our better interest to use the 2 of diamonds combo with blank card right now instead of the Joker card, because we need to get that bankroll going. We need to be able to have a lot of buying power throughout this entire run. That can give us, in many ways, that can give us a better quality of advantages than simply just going to the Joker room can. And by that I mean it doesn't necessarily mean it's the better play. It just means that as far as giving us more options to beat this run, to beat any sort of run, having money, having the spending power to buy stuff in the store that you need is truly awesome, because you could need a key, or you could need a bomb, or you could need a soul heart to save you. You know, that's not something a devil deal could do. Almost guaranteed, like a shop could. Your hermit card again. Thank you, hermit card. But I think I'm good with this combo here. Spirit of the Night, by the way, is going to give us flying and also contributes to the Leviathan transformation. And on top of that, it gives us spectral tears, which is going to be a type of tear that it pierces environmental objects such as stones, mushrooms, pots, that sort of stuff. But it does not pierce enemies. But it does allow you to stay safe. Priestess. Go ahead. Again, we want to be doubling our money first. It's more important. Chaos card. Interesting. Chaos card is kind of unwieldy, especially with blank card, but it can work. Strongly considering taking the Chaos card, because that is a combo that we have not seen before. I mean, it's a combo we've seen before, but it's not one that I ever really truly use, because normally if I've got blank card, I'm looking at, you know, holding on to like a Yara rune or 2 of diamonds, something like that. But since we have starter deck, you know, Chaos card might be a good second string card to use for bosses. I mean, it can literally kill any boss in the game outside Delirium and Mega Satan. So Steven, hooray for that. So yeah, I think it's more interesting for us to play with a Chaos card here, because it's something to sort of, I guess, showcase in a way. Being able to, you know, how much better it is just to not have to worry about bosses, you know, because stats really don't matter at this point as far as boss kills are concerned, because we can just use blank card Chaos on all of them. And then, you know, that's it. That's an interesting combination we haven't really seen on the streak. I don't think ever. I'm thinking about it. I don't think we've ever done that combo before. There we go. So we have plenty of money now. Wooden Cross is certainly better than Isaac's Head. Oh man, Hive Mind. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do, it's going to seem a little counterproductive, but I am going to buy the key. Going to buy this. We're going to use blank card once and then twice to give us some extra keys. I say that might look counterproductive because normally you would say, well, you should double your money first. That is true, but we're probably going to find more full charges here anyway. I'm banking on it, counting on it actually. Sticky nickel. So we're going to do that. There we go. And I will buy the Bible just to get it out of the loot table, along with contributing to the Bookhorn transformation. I could have bought that half price key, but chose not to. What are you? Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds does not help us. This is Pandora's box. If I didn't have the mod, I would have just used it. So we get a wooden spoon, which is fantastic. Actually, it gives us a movement speed upgrade. So I'm happy about that. Didn't actually mean to buy that bomb, but I guess, you know, here we are. Get Humbling Bundle, which is excellent. I should have doubled our money before picking that up, so that was a little bit of a goof there. I will buy these bombs. We'll buy these keys. We're still looking good. And we get jumper cables, which is also awesome. There we go, 99 cents. So a little bit of mismanagement there in the shop here, but overall, very happy with the way it turned out. And to be honest, I don't think we need the 2 of diamonds anymore. It comes down to whether or not do we want to use the 2 of diamonds, or do we want to use the Joker card. The Joker card gives us better items as well. Where the heck did our Chaos card go? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's in, you know what? It's in the curse room. That's where it is.
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds turns everything on the ground into a penny. High priestess. Okay. Yeah, so I think that honestly, going with wooden cross saved us that damage. By the way, I think honestly we're just going to use the 2 of diamonds here to get to 99 cents again, and then we'll roll with blank card chaos and blank card joker. Chaos card, not chaos. Because if you think about it, we only get like 3 more shops if we're lucky. And we might as well fight Hush too, because we've got chaos cards. So well, I say that we might as well fight Hush, but let's not forget that we're on a 30-minute time limit. So I mean the clock's ticking if we think that we're going to be able to get to Hush. We're only on Caves 1 and it's almost 20 minutes here. But this is definitely the turning point for this run. This is certainly a turning point here. Making sure. I wasn't sure how many red hearts we have. Pestilence I'm happy to see, because obviously we get ourselves an orbital. Unfortunately, we don't have a full charge for the chaos card, but that's okay. Our damage, thanks to Champion Belt, is much improved here. Little Steven's going to help supplement our damage a little bit. Even though I don't normally take Little Steven, might as well just take him. We are going to get an orbital. No deal with the devil. That's okay, because we've got ourselves a Joker card. And it's going to be Krampus. But we can't be... I'm not too salty about it, because, again, we do have blank card Joker, so... You know, it was bound to happen. Head of Krampus, no thank you. And we'll head on down. And Curse the Blind, of course. Papa Fly is quite trash. I'm just going to use the Joker card right away.
Joker.
Mr. Maggie. And Abba Dabba Ding Dong. Alright, so Abaddon is going to give us again, another nice bit of damage here. Also gives us Fear Shot, of course, which I'm not a huge fan of. Now you might be asking, why are you going to use it right there? So no one just wait. Well, it's Curse the Blind, and we know how much HP we have now, so we might as well get rid of it. Hopefully it's the last Curse the Blind, or hopefully maybe we can find Black Candle in the store here. Even though we have 99 cents, I'm still not really all that enthused to go to the store. I'm going to still check, though, just in case. Oh, another Chaos card. Just in case if there is Black Candle in there, that'd be super. But if it is like a mini boss, if it's greed, then it's still worth killing. Especially now that we have an extra Chaos card, we might as well use it. This is a library first, not a library. It's gonna be a vault. Unlink bundle definitely paying for itself here. But even though we have unlimited money, it's still not worth, in my opinion anyway, it's not worth really buying a bunch of blank items or blind items, because you just never know what you're going to get. If we saw the 2 of diamonds, then like I would consider it, but right now I'm just not considering it. Thank you, Infamy. Thank you, Wooden Cross. Sorry to have wasted you in such an unceremonious way, but you know, it was a troll chest. What can I say? Lover's card. Drops a lot of HP there. Another nice thing about this build here is the fact that we do have the jumper cables, which is going to give us a charge on our spacebar item. Not a full charge, but a single charge based on how many enemies we've killed. Like every 11 or 13 or 17. It always changes for me. Every time I talk about jumper cables, I always don't remember exactly how much. And then, of course, I always have to mention it as well. Yeah. That good old jumper cables. This is actually a fantastic item. The store, the blind item. I'm gonna take it. It's PokeGo, which is awful. Some diamonds, no thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to I'm just not gonna. Just not gonna. So we have double chaos card. I need to go back and get the Joker card here. This feels like the way to the boss. If this wasn't going to be a dead end, this is definitely where the boss is going to be at. I have a hunch. The sixth sense to find out where the boss room is. Look at that. Perfect navigation as always. Big time plays, big time navigation. We're going to swap to the chaos card here. That's why we took it right there. Safety pin, shot speed, evil plus range, head on down. Dang depths. Now we're talking. Now we get to have some fun here. Will we be able to make Hush? It would be a huge shock if we actually get down to Hush. Remember, we were on Caves 1 at 19 minutes. And after only 4 more minutes, give or take, 4 more minutes, we've now gone through 2 floors, which is real good. Of course, saving a lot of time, not having to worry about killing the boss helps out greatly. We get Greed. Now, hitting Greed with a Chaos card is a little bit tougher to do because he's such a small target. But we did it. We done did it. Of course, we have flying, so we don't have to worry about creep. That's fan-dabby-tastic. What are you? Blank Rune.
Degas.
This is Degas. So right now, we're just going to be looking for the item room, the store. Curse room, sure. I mean, we do have full HP. I mean, there's no reason for us not to. Gonna be dead end number 1 here, and yeah, let's just go check this way right here. Right here, right here. That's some great memes on the subreddit, and it's been enjoyable, man. Always enjoyable. It's a job that I can say that I truly enjoy doing, and for the first time in a long time, I look forward to talking to people and hearing what they have to say about the videos and stuff. Not that I ever was, I was never adverse to talking to people in the first place, but it's just like at work, like you can't, at normal jobs, you can't be like, hey, how about that show the other day? Like you never get a chance to just to chum it up with somebody. But here on YouTube, I mean, I can chum it up with thousands and tens of thousands of people and be like, hey, have you guys ever, let me find my flip book, liked that one show on Netflix? My flashcard book, that's my favorite meme right there. After the Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids? That really old meme now, which is ironic in and of itself. The next one is like it's like a flip book. I don't know what they call it, but there was one version of the meme where and it's not even I guess can text only be a meme? Can that be a meme? I don't know what the memeology critic or experts out there say. But anyway, example of this meme that I'm talking about is someone was talking about the Game of Thrones writers for season 8, and they were the message says flipping through flashcards. Jaime Lannister fights Euron Greyjoy on a beach. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity in a way. Maybe it's a Cards Against Humanity meme. I don't know. But I just love the innocence of that one. Plus, like, it makes so much sense when you're talking about writing and stuff. It makes me happy. And Angel Deal. Take the mine for sure. Now, as much posturing and gloating as we've talked about with this Chaos card combo we've got, I'm not willing to go fight Mega Satan. We're gonna need something more than this. We need better tears rate. We need better damage for me to consider fighting Mega Satan. But I will still try to get the key anyway. Thank you, Infamy. As always, Infamy, the underrated all-star of defense. By my own admission, I don't give Infamy enough credit. Well, head on down. Making Hush is going to be real tricky. Going to be real tricky. The mind, of course, gives us a complete and total readout of the map compass effect. That charmed pooter is actually the name of those flies. I don't know why they have such a weird name, but there you go. It's called pooters. Okay. So we do not see a mini boss fight, which means that most likely there's going to be a greed fight in here, which I'd be very sad about. Yeah, sure, we can take that. Ace of Diamonds once again. And a Moon card. I think we'll just stick with the Chaos card here. So let's make a deposit and call it a day here. Here. We could use the Joker card to get out of this room. We might as well. This room wasn't really worth it.
Joker.
Now we did Guppy's Hairball and Void. It doesn't make much sense to take Void, even though we could make Blank card again. I still don't think it's worth it. I will take Guppy's Hairball, however, in the off chance that we do get a Guppy, that we get Guppy with a Hive Mind. That'd be nice. Okay. Right there, you see another charge filling up there on our spacebar item thanks to jumper cables. Probably go back and get those bombs. Wow. Either Grub wasn't hit by the bomb or it survived a bomb shot, which is, I think, a first for me. But because we have the battery, we can now accrue 2 charges on one item now instead of just one. Normally I would just skip right out of this room, but it's attached to our item room, and we kind of need items on this run. You usually need items overall. There we go. I mean, this gives us Conjoined. Do I really want Conjoined? Yeah, Conjoined is not great. It's good if you have a very high tears rate. That's about the nicest thing I can say about it. Which I think Conjoined actually gave us the tears down. Something did. It may have been Conjoined. I just wasn't paying attention. But normally the reason why people don't really like Conjoined is because, well, it tends to make shots more inaccurate. And by that I mean it makes you just like shoot in directions that you don't normally want to shoot. I don't know about that one. Thought that one was a little low there. A little low there, Blue. You know, as a kid, whenever I would go to baseball games and softball games, I could not for the life of me figure it out. I was like, why do you call them blue? Like, are they sad all the time, or, you know? Remember, I'm a kid. I'm like 5 and 6. So imagine my surprise when it's because, oh no, it's just because they just wear blue. I was like, well, that's an anticlimactic reason. Almost accidentally went to the void. I would have not been happy there. Well, head on down. We're not going to make Hush unless we somehow find Mama Mega. And we don't have to worry about much else here. I am going to bomb our way through the rest of this level. Throughout the through the annoying rooms. So this is another good reason why I personally do not like Conjoined. And it's because you can place a bomb down while you're still thinking that you're firing up, you're firing in front of you. When in reality, you know, you place a bomb in front of you, you may actually knock it away by simply moving left or right, because you have these other sort of like the split shot going on, this crowfoot shot going on. And it can be a very easy thing. As dumb as it sounds, it can be a very easy thing to forget. I think it would be worth it for us to go into the cursed room here. So we're probably going to take a hit in this room. Which if we do, then I'm not going to go in the cursed room. I don't technically remember how much we have after taking Guppy's hairball. It being our total HP right now. Surprised we didn't take a hit. This could be good. The guys. Used them both for the soul hearts. Another Degas. Okay. Okay. We have ourselves Ancient Recall. Hearts, Moon card, Chariot card. It's good. We can at least get out of here without it costing us anything. Okay, so I'm going to grab the Chariot card, get our Chaos card. We have our Joker card. We Gucci. The Frowning Gaper. That's the name of my boat, my fishing boat. When I get rich and famous on YouTube, I'm gonna open up a charter fishing place in Bermuda. That'd be the name of my boat. That's my boat. The Charmed Gaper. Was it the Charmed Anger Gaper? Well, I've already forgotten the name of it. I don't think Forrest Gump would have worked in that spot. Now, thankfully, the things that get summoned by Pokego are easily killed by other enemies. The thing I don't like about Pokego is that it can spawn enemies that don't have any difference between what they look like and what the actual enemies look like. So there's no distinction in whether or not like something's coming at you that's friendly or not. I mean, yes, of course they do have the hearts that surround them, but that's very easy to miss, especially when you're talking about like, you know, you're looking at red on top of like a red background or a red floor here. So it just creates a little bit of confusion, and that's enough to be, I wouldn't say dangerous enough, but it's enough to be annoying enough to where you're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't take this. Pick up his tail and Brimstone. So Brimstone conjoined is very interesting, because conjoined turns into not great into something amazing. So I will take Brimstone. And we got Leviathan. Head on down to the next floor. We have an off chance of actually fighting Mega Satan 2 as well. Mega Satan 2 as well. King of redundancy here. But yeah, I mean, you're just seeing how great it is to have the Chaos card combined with Blank card. I mean, it's just it shuts down everything. You don't have to worry about any boss in the game. Literally every boss except for Delirium and Mega Satan. And honestly, between the two, I would say that Delirium's actually harder than Mega Satan in many ways, because Delirium is a stupid boss in general. Not because I think the design of the character is bad. I actually think that Delirium looks quite cool. It's just how buggy the movement is, and he speeds up like 400 million miles an hour for no reason at all. It's just especially when he's teleporting around, or if he's playing like, if he is Isaac, he'll drop a bunch of those beams on you at once. It's just annoying. So we already got Brimstone. We'll get Miter as well. And we are going to be able to get a key piece here. I didn't think that we were going to get a chance to get it, because I figured, oh, there's no way that we're going to be able to get a devil deal here. Or an angel deal. But c'est la vie. There we go. Check that out. Head on up. I'm very impressed with how this run turned out, though. It started off kind of, I don't know, you know, like it wasn't anything special at the beginning. I'm glad that I stuck with blank card though, because blank card chaos combo is just really, it doesn't seem like it's all that special until you like see it for yourself, or you like if you're playing with it.
Joker.
Only reason why I did this was to get rid of our red hearts. This gives us 20/20. Is it worth 3 soul hearts? Probably not. We already have a split shot, so I'm going to say no. More bombs, it's fine. Allows us to take a shortcut here. We should go up to the curse room to go check to see if we can get Guppy. We're only 1 Guppy item away. Which would not have been a good Chingy song, by the way. Or we'll just get Curse the Maze over here, I guess. We're only 1 Guppy away, you know that we're not gonna see. 1 Guppy item away. The One Call Away by Chingy. Sung to the tunes of 1 Guppy item away. It might catch on, you never know. Get a Demon Judgment here, which we do not care about. Even though we have Brimstone, even though we know we can beat Double Mega Fatty, it's still not worth fighting. Invicta, just use the Chaos card against the nerd. Why use a Chaos card when we can just simply bomb our way past them? I pose this question to you, fellow nerds, fellow viewers out there. We made this advantage, we might as well use it. The advantage of having bombs, of course. Down goes Isaac, and we'll head on up to the Cathedral here for a Mega Stand kill. And that feels good. Feels good, man. Just an all-around solid victory here. And good God, that chest was just terrible. Like, I don't think I've seen a worse chest in my entire life until I looked at myself in the mirror. Hey, yo! I'm out of shape. Apparently Chaos card does work on Mega Satan. That's not something I knew until just now. Wow, be gall darn. Holy frickin' frick. I now regret giving up my Chaos card. People are like, no, why would you give up the Chaos card? I didn't know we were gonna get a portal, and we didn't get Guppy. I didn't know that we were going to get a portal, man. Delirium's probably to the southeast, I'm guessing. Now, to be clear, this is not a safe idea. It really is not. We don't have an amazing amount of damage here. We do have Brimstone, though, which is the whole reason why I decided to extend this run a little bit. Not just to make it special. Some people out there have probably never seen Delirium for the first time. So, you know, first time for everything. I'm happy to accommodate. If this is your first time to the Void, welcome to this hellish place known as No Fun Land, where everything sucks and all the bosses are Delirium. Not actually true. Not all the bosses are Delirium. Only one of them is, to be honest. I'm actually kind of sad that we didn't get Guppy, because Guppy would have been huge for this. Very happy to, at least the game's still dropping soul hearts, so that's good. Should probably go back and pick up that tarot card. Might be invincibility, it might be damage, something like that. Rune bag. Rune bag's a little day late and $1 short here. Death card. Better than nothing, I suppose. That was 100% Abaddon's fault. So what happened there is that one of the monsters was feared and knocked into the second one, which landed directly on top of us. Yeah, so that one's Abadab Ding Dong's fault. I'm thinking this is Delirium. Not Delirium. If that's not Delirium, then the one to the left of us must be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you spawned another eye laser on us. Yeah, Beelzebub. Beelzebub doesn't really matter. We have one more soul heart up here. Yeah. Dude, there's like a little fruit fly gnat that's flying around me right now. And apologies in advance if you hear a slam on the desk. It's about to get the wrath of God right now. If fruit fly, let it be known. If I find you on the desk, you're done. Oh, there goes that animal murdering YouTuber Sinvicta again. Insects are not animals. I don't care who says what on any website. Empress card and strength card. And they're both going to be better than. I mean, the strength card not really great because obviously we lose our polar invincibility, which is something we are going to need against Delirium with kind of low damage. This is not Delirium. Okay, well then we will have to try the one to the left then. Getting all the fly items today. Look, game. I wanted to give the viewers something extra. That didn't mean that we want to do like an entire full run's worth of map here. If this one isn't Delirium, I don't know what to say. It should definitely be Delirium. If these other two weren't, or these other three weren't that we've gone over here, well, technically two. If these other two weren't, then that one has to be it. If not, then I'm going to be very confused. Because Delirium is usually almost always by himself. At the furthest possible spawn point. Black Rune could be stats. I don't know what the point of this room was. Ah. Now, the Empress cards do not stack, but I'm just going to use them anyway. Oh, they do stack. Never mind. Just kidding. I knew that. Could have swore that was Delirium. So that right there is a perfect example of why I don't take a Pokego. Because that Vis's shot, the Brimstone shot, I thought it came from Delirium. And that's the dumb thing too about Pokegos, that they shoot at Isaac. They don't try to shoot the enemies. They try to shoot at Isaac, making things even more confusing and hectic. I don't know where he went. I'm going to hold on to the strength card just in case we get down to 1 HP, which is still possible, I suppose. Dude, this freaking fruit fly is about to get everything, and it's going to get the business here in a second. That might be the first time I've ever seen Delirium just flat out spawn right on top of us. Can't wait to see the fruit fly memes come in now. Dude, this has been the most hide-seeky Delirium I think I've ever seen. Oh, there. You have to calm yourself down a little bit there, Delirium, or spawn in front of us again. Taking more damage than I like. And we're just now about halfway done with this fight. Oh, they spawned a regular pestilence down here. Well, that's neat. Is Amir, did that foot come down but without coming down? See, this is the reason why we can't have fun, Delirium. This is the reason why you get put in the remove from the game tier on the tier lists. Keep in mind, this is after we used 2 Empress cards. Imagine how bad our damage would have been if I didn't use both of those. And I should have held on to them now that I know that they stack. Well, that's fun. Yo. That's like the 3rd time now that Delirium spawned directly on top of us. I don't know who's been spawning all these freaking horsemen, but I don't like them. Yeah, remember when I was talking about like the buggy movement and that sort of thing? This is kind of what I was talking about. Wow. Are we actually gonna have to use the strength card? We had full HP coming into this fight. This is the biggest crapshoot of a fight I've ever seen for Delirium. Ever. This is why nobody likes Delirium right here. I've never seen this many ads spawn in a Delirium fight ever. This also might be the longest Delirium fight I've ever seen. And the longer you fight Delirium, the worse it gets. Yeah, this was not a fruitful endeavor. We should have just ended the run. Full of regret. There you go. Delirium. Yeah.